Roll for initiative! Stranger, you've just broken the access code to this game. A game in which your destiny depends upon your own decisions, and where the ultimate weapon is your mind. Thalass Gaming.
What was that last thing I heard?
What?
Okay.
I've got it in my inventory. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm definitely attuned.
Let's just say I'm attuned, baby. Eyebrow wiggles intensify. And that's your god guy? Yeah, that's him. Our pious cleric. Okay, so we're gonna call it mansion still.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So there's no more bodies. I do know you did that. And
Yeah.
you I believe you were not gonna loot, and then I think I had to in character as Leishan tell you you're not gonna loot those guys before you dragged them through a portal to hell. If I'm remembering correctly.
That's exactly what happened.
So as the doors kind of open back up, because if we remember the security protocols closed in, you're in the mansion. post-battle, the smell of gunpowder and Siddle covered in blood, I imagine still. Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Well, should we teleport?
We absolutely can. I'm holding it.
I'm holding
Elias,
it.
do you expect that we'll be receiving any additional company soon?
I'll look over to
Sorry, I remember now.
Solution.
I'll do it better. I didn't prep very much. I don't know if you guys can tell.
Okay.
I'm kind of doing. This is a raw session. I don't know if you're getting that vibe, but it's just
I love
occurred.
it raw.
It's just occurred to me. We flash back to the intro. After the battle, you guys did some talking, and someone made a check, or just kind of was able to deduce, Elias probably, that the criminal organization, yeah, because you were wondering about your patron, if this was, did I successfully complete my contract? And you knew with the fire and then the immediate death, there are people in different places that have indicators of life for the important people in the Servinian Co. kind of hierarchy, and the indicator for Victor is out, and then your brother took off his necklace. And you know that these people are cutthroat, so there's probably a ton of immediate huge power vacuum, right? And then immediately underlings vying for power after several heads just got chopped off, basically. It's a country full of prolific criminal underworld. So you guys would even expect the Baoli trying to consolidate some of this power. Now that it's out of private hands, there's probably people in the logistics and smuggling portion that are going to try and consolidate these different branches under the Baoli. So, why did I start this? Are we expecting more people immediately? It's likely chaos. And you know that your father didn't cultivate loyalty, he cultivated fear. So now that he's dead, there's not going to be a lot of people going out and we must avenge him,
Yeah.
for a long-winded way to answer a question.
Well, then we
I'll
should
look to
probably grab what we
Lucian
can and get out.
and I'll did you want to come with us?
I told you I'd try to take down Haliax, and if you believe there's a way to save the world, I'll try. I'll come.
We have enough room for many more if they're willing to fight with us, so I'll have to introduce you to a couple people there. They're good people, they're smart. I think you'll like them. And I'll look over to August and kind of nod. And head up the circle, I guess, back to the Bastion.
All right.
Short trip,
Ritual
long
cast?
ways. Yeah. I think it takes me a minute. I still have the spell slot.
Should we take
All right,
anything else
so
from here, Elias? Or I mean, while we're here, is there I
I
don't
think
know.
we could burn this place down. What do you think, Lucian? Is there anything of value that isn't just ammunition?
There's a safe with some gold in it.
That could be useful.
Where?
In his office.
We may as well take it.
I'll be right back.
I'll go with Vic.
All right. You find it. It's not hidden.
The old Elias Vic safe break-in.
Just in case you need some, I don't know, connection to Victor. I don't know what this safe looks like.
You know, Victor Vic, it's really thrown me off.
Lucian walks by and
That's his name, dude. I don't know.
Lucian walks by and does the combination and opens it.
Oh,
That's not fun.
I do know the combination.
All right.
He throws you a bag of gold, Vic.
oh, I know you
Sorry.
hate not earning it, Vic. So I'll take it off your hands. No worries.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll grab the gold sack.
We
Had
I'm not there
1,000
currently.
gold.
1,000 gold. Perfect. Anything of importance in here? Ledgers, journals.
Nope, it was just
Maybe-
his rainy day, need some cash pocket money.
Understood. Sure, everything was in his head anyway. Didn't need to write it down.
You know him. Well, you
I
pat
just
his
kicked the
thigh.
safe
You're gonna
shut.
love-
Yeah,
You're gonna love Sebastian.
Is that his
Probably got a
name?
room
The
for you.
Bastion?
What?
I'm just asking.
I think we've called it the bakery, but that's like a code name for the house.
Got it. All right, you guys do the portal.
yeah, we're portaling.
Whatever sound a group of people using a teleportation circle makes, like maybe it's like you guys come out of the ether. Each person comes out.
That's just dots.
Reality modes as you tear your way through it to another
No.
location. That's gonna be a different drag queen you guys meet as reality modes.
Reality bones.
Moans. Ew. Yeah, you guys are back at the Bastion. The people, Barnaby and the French guy, and the rest of the people, and that French asshole, a set of clouds.
I will
3 goblins in a
money lady.
trench coat.
3 goblins in a trench
I'll head to
coat.
my quarters and I will do my poisoner feat brew poison, so I can spend 50 gold in an hour to refresh my poisons on my extra attack thing, since I used all of them.
Okay.
What level where Bastion is? So I think I get some crazy money if it's been a couple weeks. Do we have the link again for the rules? Is it on Telegram?
I just searched Bastion and D&D Beyond every
Here,
time.
I have them.
And I've done it again. And I've done it! Oh, I'm sorry. I was in Google Chrome and I meant to be in Microsoft Edge.
So what's our next move?
That's a good question.
I think we should take care of our Stormborn problem while we're in the business of taking out key influential stakeholders and this shithole of a situation.
Maybe
sure they're connected and know
little
something.
Stormborn figured out a way to repair the seal.
It's been a minute
Or,
since we checked in with them.
I still need
Yeah.
to get my family out. They're in there.
13 is the next upgrade.
Didn't you kind of go in there a little bit, August?
I almost got pulled in, yeah.
Do you think you could pull someone out?
Entirely possible with the way that barrier was weakened. I don't doubt it. But can I pull two? Is the real question.
Well, you got 2 arms.
Well, if it's a possibility to pull 2 out, is it a possibility to 2 people to reach in?
I think if that barrier goes down, they can just walk out. But when I was being drawn into it, my life was going out. So, in that sense, I'm not sure if I actually reached through or if I was just dying and moving through the barrier myself.
You definitely, if you remember,
It was like
wasn't
the
that
people
you were
will pull me.
naturally dying. It was a very aggressive pull. It was
Yeah, I was
trying to
being
be
like
ripped
torn
from
apart.
your body. Yeah, they were trying to separate like your spirit from your body. And you do, I think, would have an intuition. All of you would, if that veil breaks. You guys remember the negation boiling underneath it. And like if the veil would drop and the spirits could easily leave, the negation is immediately. It was pounding against the kind of barrier. And you don't have a good idea of how like it's been retained for thousands of years under this seal, how much pressure is building, or you know, the speed in which, is it like going to be a explosive eruption, or would it be like a flood where it starts bubbling up and crawling across? You've got no clue.
Maybe, I mean, Stormborn's been doing research for a while. Maybe he's figured something out.
Yeah,
We can,
it's also something to check
while we're
out.
there, we can kill his dad.
We do need to message him. He probably knows
I
that.
will say, and I'll pull out my Thorn Wake, and I'll kind of... I think the piss elemental that's trapped in here definitely wants to kill an archmage.
He told you?
Speaking of checking in, have you spoken with that entity recently?
No, but I do pee on it occasionally.
Is that true?
Establish
canon?
right now. Is that true?
I need to know, is that true?
Answer him.
Gun to your
Yeah.
head. Gun to your head.
Roll an
Does it
insight check.
pee on it sometimes?
He probably doesn't pee on it, though.
Okay.
He shits all over it.
What my
Just
eyes
when I
on.
got the runs, because it was a specifically piss shit element.
I shaved my ass with that blade.
Every cut's immediately infected. Just
Oh
septic.
God! He's one butt cheek down.
Oh yeah.
It's also covered in thorns. Shaving anything with that would be.
I mean, I could also talk to my sword and maybe it knows something about the negation. I mean, negation's probably an elemental made out of shit or a different type of shit.
What about that library?
Yeah, I could always ask him. I could also ask Grim, see what he thinks. I'm sure he's got some theories in his head. Listen, do you know of ink wardens? You heard of that?
He looks up from the, I assume, kind of craft service style table that Barnaby has set out for you guys of like finger sandwiches.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's kind of his vibe as kind of keeper of the house. I guess I'm picturing him as keeper of the house.
Yeah.
He set out the finger food. Ink wardens? No. What's that?
Just a job. I'm the first one in a very long time, and I'll kind of just show him. I'll flash him like the tattoos on my arm.
No, I've never seen anything like that.
No
I thought
worries.
you were going after Haliax. What's this talk
We
of an
are.
archmage?
It's kind of a stepping stone to
You
Haliax.
also mentioned knowing the betrayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know the betrayer.
He may know more of Haliax.
Yeah, so Betrayer actually is the one who told me to kill Stormborn. So that's kind of, I feel like if we go talk to him and I can actually, we're on better terms if Stormborn's dead.
I see.
So we kill Stormborn, get
info from betrayer,
yep.
and maybe get betrayer on our side. I'm sure he hates him as well.
and then go after Haliax. Find a way to get the souls out and not have the negation negate.
Sorry about that again.
You're not getting fucked up by an undead army that I think is coming across the land.
You did get that confirmation that undead army is purging the cities.
So we're running out of time.
He's also curious about Drinta. Or
Yeah, very much so.
the name of the city.
Andrea?
Andrea. That was it. The city I named in my lore. That's important. I remembered it. Of course, I remembered it.
I didn't. That was a guess.
All of the things, like the French guy's name. I remember all of them.
Chartorius.
I mean,
That can't be
supposedly
true.
there's
It's spelled with the like CHAEU. Tori.
I named him before he was French.
Okay. Right. That was
That was a creative choice.
right. Well, we don't know how that happened.
So,
What are you guys doing?
anyone else have another idea?
we could always go try to find this book. Supposedly,
Well,
it could raise an undead army. Then we could fight.
What?
Use our undead army to fight this undead army.
what was that?
Huh?
What book are you talking about?
Oh, come on, you know. The Book of the Army of the Dead.
Go on.
Yeah, it's a legend. Nobody's ever found it. Supposedly, it exists. I've been looking for it.
Where is it?
Endria.
Okay. Like, isn't Andrea on the other side of the tube that we turned around in?
We think, perhaps.
All right, so we kill Stormborn, go through the tube because I don't know how the hell to get to the Feywild. And then find a book.
Maybe. It might not be there. It's a legend.
Find the thoughts of a book. I don't know, Ivan. Can't your god just like fix it?
Well, it's not exactly how the divine works. Let me ask you this. If a cockroach came up to you and demanded you hand over
Smash
all of
it.
its gold and solve all
Right-
of its
right underneath
problems,
the foot.
precisely. So you understand why demanding of the gods is a bit, I'll call it nuanced, but dangerous at best. You don't demand of something of higher status than yourself. You can ask, and that is much what we
And the
do when we
cockroach is trying to
meditate and
say something
pray.
to me?
But, I mean, to the gods, we are but grains of sand.
What was it, Sanders or
Convene with the
cockroach?
gods. Ask it. Have you spoken to Lathander?
I guess I step on both.
Maybe. They may have other problems to solve. That's not my question. I took an oath. I try to uphold the values of my god, but much like all other sentient bipedal beings, we make mistakes from time to time.
The hell's a bipedal?
Well, so if you
You
look
can.
down, do you see both of your legs? You only have two legs. Bi is a term meaning two.
I got bi hands,
Oh, yes.
bis.
Buys. You're catching on. You see,
Okay.
this is why Vic leads. He's a quick learner, good on the fly.
I've been saying that.
So, leader, where off to next?
I don't know about all that. Well, I guess if it's up to me, I will, with no, motive on my part, I would kill the Archmage.
Let's see, I think that is the next step, and whatever we can figure out there about the negation and about the soul anchors, because they clearly have a lot of information on those. will be helpful. We can bring that back to the betrayer, and then not necessarily give that info to betrayer, but if he has anything to do with or info on Haliax, we can combine the two things, come up with theories, come up with a game plan. I think that is first move.
How close can we get?
What was Stormborn's kid's name?
Andrew, knew it. You all saw it.
Andrew?
Could Andrew make a circle for us to connect with?
I believe you saw the one that was in their estate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we talked to
And we
Andrew.
should
he
definitely
tells us
warn him.
when we're all clear, and then we go.
Yeah, I think he told us to just let him know when we're going over there.
So we can get right to the house. We can kill him in his sleep.
Drop me a
No big
line
deal.
when you're coming, boy.
We don't have to RP it, but I'm going to introduce my brother to Shessa and Grim, my peeps. I don't think he's going to want to come. He might want to, but we can try and convince him. But I think that's going to be another 30 check.
Introducing him and him getting the lay of the land, I think with there being an undead army killing innocents in the like immediate vicinity, that would draw his immediate goals, because he doesn't really care about Stormborn. If you remember, he's very much shattered as a kind of a person.
Yeah.
And I think the straightest path would be what he would take, and killing undead feels like what I think you probably would feel like that's the punishment he deserves, is to just like wake up every day and fight undead and then go to sleep, you know, like his
living a nightmare.
His penance that he needs to pay. Yeah, like he's got to walk through the hell to climb up.
Maybe we should introduce him to the clown army that we've been.
Yeah.
And
I
he
was
can
going
lead
to
them.
mention maybe giving some info to Gushia. God knows the bow leads up to something now that 3 heads of the Servidian Co are gone, so. And Augustia is still in town, I'm assuming?
Yeah, she was acting as the military lead of this like forward base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure she got word that we got here or something, hoping she comes by, but I'm not going to go out looking for her. Oh, I guess I have the sending stone. I'll just talk to her there.
I mean, she's in town. You could have one of your people go summon her if you want to talk to her. I think that's fine.
You! I'll point to one of Siddle's little collection of soldiers that he's got.
What is one of your clown's name?
Pennywise. Penny!
She doesn't talk. She's a mime.
Yes, you. And I'm just like. Can you please go grab Augustia? We would love to have an audience with her here. Please. No.
A gust of wind, an invisible gust of wind blows them out the door.
The invisible gust of wind.
Yeah, they mime getting blown out by a gust of wind. And that's who's defending this place.
You'd be surprised how formidable they can be. They're trained under that damaged sponge. You saw how hard he was getting hit.
It just seems like he gets beat up.
He's good at it.
How bloodied are you? I think disadvantage on this. You're barely holding yourself together.
Or advantage.
You-
His foot is
you-
sideways.
You want to go with your eyeballs? You want to go? You're just getting started. He's scared. We don't. This is a useless endeavor. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I think I'm gonna leave the scene. He throws a mini hot dog into your mouth from across the room if you choose to open it. If not, it'll bounce off your lips. There you go. That's what he does as we leave. No, it doesn't. Give you the hot dog. All right. A knock on the door. It is skinny-ish man wearing military armor. You recognize the rank and the uniform as wasn't it Plotty Hooks that was there, not Miss Augustia?
I thought it was Augustia.
Oh, did Plotty die?
Yeah.
All right, it's Miss Augustia.
Yeah, she's there.
out of-
She's the one that's there.
You guys need something? You're back? It's been hell.
We're back. I don't know if you've heard, but Savinian Co. is no more. Or at least the faces.
I hadn't heard, no.
Kind of just dust off my
Interesting.
hands. Figured member of the Baoli might want to know, considering
Oh,
they had
I'll pass
big
it up
power in the underground.
the ranks. Sure, we could do something with that. Probably good magic items we can steal. Arm the
There's
troops.
a lot of harps.
Don't mind them.
Interesting. She looks around and notices the two harps on like the waist of you guys. They're like wherever you've slung them. I see. She looks I guess he looks rough. Eye bags. You guys have never seen Miss Augustia out of drag.
Just wanted to inform you. That's all.
All right.
Any information?
Well, if you guys want to help with the war, we could use it.
What are you thinking?
How many undead can you kill?
Probably
Shitload.
a
New
lot.
Armistead is, from what we can tell, there's no more living souls in it. The entire city turned,
New Armistead is gone.
from what we can tell.
Shit.
Fuck.
About 3 million people dead. So yeah, how many undead can you kill?
Probably a lot, but
When did
We're
that
gonna head
happen?
over.
This last 2 weeks it started. 3 now, is it? But they started coaling some of the populace. They locked the doors, closed the city, and then a plague spread. Our spies, the last things they sent were that it seemed magical, intentional. We haven't heard from them in a few days, and the scouts we get close to the outside run into roaming undead patrols. And they say it's quiet. Deathly quiet. No sounds coming from a city. No lights at night. It's just dead. We've been able to push back and establish some lines from the coast. Malin's Port and York we're using to move troops up. But it's a tough fight. We've reached out to Florentine for reinforcements, and they say they'll send some, but we're waiting. It's gonna take time. He goes over and eats some of the little triangle sandwiches.
Is there a rough idea of how to take the city back? Or is this all just the beginnings of a plan?
Well, we're not really sure why or where this undead came from. I know you mentioned the Tesulian Church, so that's our working theory, but we don't know why all of a sudden they'd go to kill all of the life.
We heard of Haliax before.
I'm gonna roll. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Where's a D20? I'm playing D&D. I need my D20s.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 doesn't know. My gosh, no.
Well, if you don't know, Haliax is actually Tesuliat and leading that front by being a false god. If you look into him, try to get a team to research him. I'm sure Grim will help. I'm going to ask him to do the same thing. The more info we can get on him, the more puzzle pieces we have for this war, the easier it is to formulate a real plan on destroying it and destroying the negation. I think that is our main priority. Obviously, keeping soldiers safe and warding off undead is on the mind right now, but if you can relocate some resources to that, I think it'd be very beneficial.
I'll send it up the chain.
My brother is here. He said he'd be willing to help with the undead.
Have him come by the camp. I'll get him sorted out. Is he good?
Yeah, he's good.
We need him. I'll
I'll
send
let
him
him know
up to
where to find
York.
you.
You can help fight the fight there.
I'll kind of just nod at him and
Well, I don't know. If you guys can help somehow, I'd be appreciative. I know that you are fighting lots of battles. But as long
we're
as
fighting
you
the same war here.
as long as you're doing something to help, I won't interfere. I won't try to distract you. But it's grim out there. good news is it seems whatever they were doing, they've stopped their aggression for the time being. The last 3 weeks, they've been pushing out as far as they could, but their aggressive campaign has stopped, and they seem to be holding position.
Do you know where they're holding position at?
New Armistead's where most of them are, but they've got a few different roaming bands around. Lots of villages are turned. But,
Linnea
New Armistead.
military know about this? Oh, I mean,
Oh,
are you working with the Relendor army?
What's left of them? Once the king turned on the people and the archmage, or not the archpriest, of Tesuliat, the military in York and where else? I'm trying to find my map. There we go. York and other cities. Oh, I have my notes. What am I doing trying to look for a map? What am I doing? I got the notes right here. Oh, Hillshire. Also probably lost. Basically, the West Coast is okay. We've heard rumors that Rothenburg is holding out, but we haven't been able to get teams there. We're working on getting a supply line from the north down.
Didn't those, and I'll turn to kind of address the group. Didn't that large contraption that we found in New Armistead, wasn't that from originally the old Armistead? Do you think they could be after that?
It could be.
That was basically a giant soul anchor.
Yeah.
We should probably check that out.
Didn't they already take it?
I don't know if they've taken it, but if they stopped, then they're most certainly doing something with it, I would assume, or trying to. In which case, anything we can do to throw a wrench in that plan, I think we should.
Aren't they feeding souls to stop the negation? Isn't that what they're doing?
Well,
so they got enough.
No,
for now. Why did they stop?
That's
what I was leaking.
You guys can make Arcana or Religion or History here.
I will do.
Easiest will be Religion and Arcana, and then History will be harder.
For the sake of it.
I'm hard for Religion.
Oh.
I'm bricked up for History, son.
27.
I'll do History.
A gentleman's 27.
A gentleman's 21.
Is this
a gentleman can drink?
Check.
A gentleman has.
Yeah, you guys are all working together.
You said Arcana. Bad.
Yeah. I think the gentleman's 27 will do it. Yeah. From your guys' experience in the kind of dreamscape in Old Armistead, your experience with the Soul Anchors, your knowledge of going to, what's the city in Drenthe that you guys went to with the Stormboard? I can't think of the name of
Minth.
that now. Minth. Going to Minth and seeing how souls are getting collected, learning from about the Soul Lantern and the Willing Souls. Yeah, you're pretty confident that they were likely killing the population of New Armistead to charge that anchor with souls. And everything you've seen from them, what they do with charged anchors is they take them to the seal and they charge the seal. So I think you'd have a relatively high confidence that that's what they're doing. And you guys have already made checks in the past to know that the damage you guys did to the seal caused some kind of loss of power. So presumably some kind of fix has been made and they needed to charge up after the leak.
I think we need to talk to Stormborn.
Andrew or the dad?
Andrew first, because he was doing research on the seal. So maybe he figured something out. An alternative way to charge it without using the entire population.
Well, I mean, we know how to better stretch those souls out to maintain the seal. It's just a matter of willingness. What they're doing is just ripping souls essentially from the being, placing them into these anchors, and they're deteriorating so quickly. Which is why, I mean, bloodshed is the only solution to this issue. It may not be a matter of stopping them entirely, but just convincing them that there's another way. However, I don't know about this Heliax. I don't think, obviously, that he has any pure intentions. But if he's behind it, then he may be pulling the wool over on these Tesuliad zealots. As much as I understand that what they're doing is to, I suppose, preserve the world in its current state, they're going about it the wrong way. And I think Heliax is pushing for something more cataclysmic. Anything Heliax touches is very bad. A monkey's paw, if you will. I can send a message to Andrew and see if he knows anything or if he would like us to visit. If he doesn't need us to visit, then
I think we
maybe
start
worth our
there
time
and then,
somewhere.
yeah. Honestly, maybe that book doc could do it. Could do us a favor here.
Surely, if there's a way to raise an army of the dead, there's a way to dispatch them all at once as well.
Yeah, that's probably the next chapter, I would assume, in the book. Chapter 1, raise army. Chapter 2, oh shit, you rose an army. Now what?
Oops, all undead. How to come back from raising an undead horde for dummies.
Chapter 3, profit.
Oops, I accidentally incanted an ancient script I found on a book covered in skulls. Alright, so I heard message to Andrew.
Yeah.
Think so.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna send, let me see, 1, 2, 3, there's 4, so that should give me 25. Yeah, I will sit down and I will start concentrating on Andrew's face and where I met him and reach out through the void to send a message to him. And I will say, have you made any progress on the research? Would a visit from us be valuable? If not, where should we go? Please advise. Love you.
Aww.
right, we had him researching the seal, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll a history check with advantage for our boy Andrew. Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah. He knows
Hell
everything.
yeah.
He just had a limitless moment.
Love it
For
when the
real.
DM crits in our favor.
Oh, yeah, I've had some good luck. I had to check our family's private storage. It seemed the tower had hidden almost all information. That's the end of the first message. He sends another one. He's chat. He's feeling good. He's gonna use his own message spell here.
Daddy.
This boy
Sir
has
chats a
spells.
lot.
He's got spell slots. He's been reading all day for weeks. He
He
can use all of his. He's like a level 14 wizard. He can use all his spell slots to just go here. I'm not gonna keep counting. He'll happily use spell slots here.
350 words.
Is that how many a level 14 wizard could cast on message? If you upcast
Oh,
message, does it double
level
here?
14. I'm sorry. Don't my
No.
math was bad. I incorrectly
It's
assumed
fine.
something.
We'll assume roughly a good, a long tweet. So yeah, the tower is scrubbed. There was almost no information in the histories, but in my family's secret library, I was able to find notes that when the negation first happened, my great ancestor was on one of the councils, along with 3 of the other counselors to King Horn himself, and there was much debate on how to stop the negation. Bast, and I'm gonna find his great daddy's name, because I had it somewhere. My notes. Somewhere in my notes. Bast and Talon Stormborn were pro-sealing the gate, but Colleen and Horan were against it. They wanted to find a different way to permanently end it. This was roughly 2,000 years ago now, so the information was not great. But yes, there was notes on an arcane device utilizing the Iranite metals to counteract the unmaking force, the desolation that comes from the negation fog. Seems that they had done different testing, and it was the only metal that could channel the energy and not disintegrate. But from the notes I saw, it would take an immense amount of arcane power. The conversations, the scripts, the transcriptions, or like, not the transcriptions, but the stories from the meetings that they couldn't figure out how to power it. That amount of arcane power, there was nothing, it was beyond anything that had ever been done and thought impossible. And then the notes kind of stop after that.
I'll relay that as he's speaking to everybody else.
Oh, I love you.
I think I
A
made
visit. A visit. I mean, you may come if you wish. I
Done.
found the extent on the seal I think that my library has. You can respond to him. He's sent like 10 message spells by now as well. So
You want to mention that one daddy's dead?
We have effectively, for the time being, ended Savini & Co. with its president and CEO dead.
oh my.
His successor has defected and is, by all accounts, dead. And the youngest obviously has no intention of carrying on the family business. We've also found that willing
Elias,
souls...
my condolences.
He says he's sorry about your father, Elias. We also discovered a willing soul deteriorates at a much lesser rate than what's been captured and used currently. Have you found anything about that?
No, even in my family's libraries, the soul batteries in the Wizard Tower's library, the soul battery, any mentions of soul batteries have been with a natural 20. He knows that it's not just missing, it's been intentionally purged. It's
Erased from the archive memories.
It's been erased from the archive's memories. Oh, you will, planet, you will find.
Me? No.
Well, I appreciate all that you do. I suppose if a visit isn't warranted or needed, then our time may be better served elsewhere.
Well, if you wish to come, please, you may. I
Well-
don't get many visitors. This house, my father's stopped sending as many guards, so it's easier for me to have guests over, but I don't really know anyone other than you guys. I didn't want a message out of the blue.
You're always free to message me. My mind is always open for you.
Oh.
We will be there soon.
Oh my. I'll get some. Yes. Snacks! And
Well-
the message equivalent of walking away from the microphone as he leaves the room.
I think young Stormborn might do well from a visit with us. May also be a good time to talk to him about Operation Kill Papa. I don't know if that's
You
something
didn't
I want
mention
to do over
that far we're
messaging.
going to his house?
Right, but that's probably a conversation better had in person. I don't want to desensitize
think
the
you
issue.
should
with
have a
doing it
heads
not
up.
face-to-face. Well, that's why we're going there.
I think
If
Vic, with
we're-
your natural insight, and then somebody else had pretty high insight.
Me.
While Stormborn doesn't have a good relationship with his dad, he's not quite on the Elias I'm gonna kill that guy vibe. So that's gonna be a tougher conversation. You guys can kind of just tell.
I definitely think this is something we should be there in person to go over with him.
He's like sheltered rich boy magic savant. It's kind of his vibe.
I know plenty of those.
So is that still our best option then? I don't know. You kind of had a one-way conversation. I only heard what you were saying.
Well, yeah. Essentially, he is excited to visit with us. His research has not turned up much, but he does say that the soul anchor, or any knowledge of the soul anchor, he assumes was intentionally removed. So
And then the key points, I think, are that the creation, he was able to source the first mentions of a soul anchor, and when it was being talked of and created was in the Royal Council back. While you're shitting yourself. Oh God! Click, 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 click,
Did you shit yourself?
click. Leave the entire channel so you can rip the loudest fart and then join
For
back.
real. They didn't trust the Stefan.
Instead of muting, just leaving.
You couldn't risk it.
I
If you
can't
unplug
trust
the
that the
mic.
mute is going to contain this noise.
Yeah, saving the data.
Cuts the microphone cable with scissors.
Yeah, his wireless headphones.
That's why I
Alright,
hate
well,
wireless
bye,
stuff, 'cause
stream.
you can't cut the wire when you need to.
Yeah,
we're
when you need a
we're
rip
calling
one.
it early tonight. Everyone's being mean to me, so we're just gonna go.
No, he's really cutting it early because he has to go change his pants.
Damn, saw right through your ruse. This is
What were
kind
we
of
doing?
past now, but when Squeak was talking about his book and Vic had no idea what it was, it made me think of the Brooklyn Nine-Nine scene where Vanessa Bayer was like, "Oh no, now I'll never get to find the murderer who killed my twin sister," and he's like, "What?" And he goes, "That's my whole thing. I joined the force to avenge my twin sister's murder." And he goes, "You never told me that." I know,
That is
you
so
never
good.
told me that. That's what that was. The Book of the Dead. What? That's my whole thing.
I've talked about it several times.
I don't remember anything that has the word book in it.
You get blocked.
I expect nothing less. Okay. So are we gonna go see him or?
Should we do that now, or maybe after a good rest?
A good rest, I think. Maybe a nice breakfast, and maybe we can play some cards in the morning. You know, just kind of decompress, maybe for a day. This time.
well, the other thing too is, we could
We
just travel there now and. Well, no, we should probably rest first. He did say that his father has been sending less and less guards, so it's probably a little safer for our presence. I would suggest resting there, just because it's not the Bastion, and I still fear for the safety of people here. But, I think we would be due for rest before continuing.
I'm gonna collect some money here. I believe I get 200 gold, 10%. Does that change?
While you're collecting things, would you like your Iron Stone back?
I'm actually really liking this wand. Go ahead and keep that.
I'm now even more in debt to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Someday.
I'll be waiting.
You know, I'm gonna write a chapter in my book about this.
What, your massive debt?
Yeah. Chapter
To-
29.
To a 25-year-old
massive
dad
debt.
killer?
My massive debt to a whatever you just said. I didn't hear it. I apologize.
It's okay. I just hope you make it extravagant and fun and,
that what
Kind of
Elias
exaggerated.
thinks he gives off? Extravagant and fun. Is that the vibe Elias thinks he's putting into the world?
Look at me.
Not emo goth boy. You
I'm
don't think I'm
fun, look.
extravagant and fun? Flips his hair. If he wasn't half demon, he'd have the mop haircut for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Are we napping? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, I think we're long resting.
I
Long
think so.
rest, yeah.
Long resting. Everybody, please take a long rest. Those of you who can switch spells, feel free to do so.
Bill?
You've successfully
Previous spells?
survived. You're now healed. Those of you who had exhaustion, I think just Ivan
Me.
had exhaustion. Yeah.
No more.
No more exhaustion. We require more Vespine gas. But yeah, you guys wake up. A breakfast buffet is out. Eggs Benedict, bacon, Rellandori bacon,
Thick cut.
thick cut.
What?
Some Rollandaise sauce.
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
good.
canon.
That was
Rellandaise sauce is canon.
Hollandaise sauce is canon and it's technique heavy, let me tell you.
It's technique heavy, dude. It'll split, dude. He split his Rellandaise? No.
It's split. Fuck.
It's all curdly.
I'm gonna go over to Grim and I'm gonna give him an assignment for when I see him next. And I am going to have him research as much as he can on either specifically motivations / interests. Actually, more motivations and what can get in his way if we kind of acted against Haliax. Like, what is he most focused on? On like old scriptures of him, and I'll give him like an alias of his, like Taste Tuliad, and just all the info that we kind of know about him, and then have him just dive in.
Yes. So, I will remind you guys, you have heard the name Haliax before when Vic and Elias were in the library in the Wizard Tower in Minth. I don't know if Vic was reading a book. I don't want to put that on him, but I think Vic might have read a book in there. And he found a children's story that had like fairies and fae and different kind of mythical creatures. And there was a mention of Haliax, and it was people would go to him in the stories and do some kind of trade for something they wanted. And basically there was a story about someone coming and asking for like a panacea to heal someone, and then he gave them the panacea, but after they were healed, it caused basically cascading events that caused a war and thousands of people to die. And there were several different stories where people would go to him out of need for a trade, and he would do something, and it would always, you know, butterfly effect into tragedy. So it was this powerful kind of entity that could somehow,
Wishes.
yeah, it would give you what you want in a way that would always end terribly. In the children's versions of the tales. So he will look into that. Ivan, I assume in the early morning you make your way to the chapel that you've had built. And probably as the rest of the group is kind of having the breakfast and kind of shooting the shit over the breakfast buffet in the Relin days, you kind of close the wooden door to the chapel, and the sound from the main room of the bastion cuts off, and you kind of look around to the probably 3 rows of pews, 6, 3 on each side, lined up. The vaulted kind of small chapel ceiling. Various holy symbols and a few scriptures on the shelves around. It's not like a very well stocked, chapel, but it's what you have. Some of the people in Tibbetts Brook have come here occasionally. You've heard, even while you're gone, some will come here to pray. There's a growing flock of Tay Suliat believers coming here, and I don't remember if you get a bastion person to do the services, but one of the people in town has left a note that he would be interested in reading and teaching in the chapel if you would allow him.
Yeah, I'll take the note, and I think I'll probably I think if everyone's alright with it, I would like to talk to him before we leave, or at least I'll seek him out, because I know that we've been gone for a hot minute.
Sure. So since you know the group's in a kind of a rush, you skip breakfast and kind of let everyone know that you'll be back. And you head through the town, and you find maybe 28-year-old small man, maybe 5'7", missing his left forearm. What seems to be a battle wound from the war with the undead. And he tells you how, after he was injured and he was healed, he's found peace coming to the chapel. After the horrors that he saw, he felt that Lathander's light, the burning passion, the burning light of pure intentions and good that is spoken about in the scriptures, is something he's interested in taking on as more than just like a hobby, as an actual vocation. His name is Albon, Albon.
Sorry about that. Have you attended any services before your injury?
I'd been to 1 or 2 just kind of out of curiosity, and then I got deployed to the front lines. I took one of the pamphlets they gave, and I read it, and he shows you, I also brought this with me, and he shows you the kind of, effectively the rosary equivalent of a holy symbol for Lathander, a very small version of it. And I kept this with me.
What do you know about the teachings of Lathander?
Well, if I'm honest, not as much as I'd like. In the few sermons I went to, they talked of a powerful but restrained presence who looks down upon those who have pure hearts and rewards those who help the world around them, really. It didn't seem as if there was a specific calling from the talks that I went to, but when I was on the battlefield, this symbol gave me the courage. And I was able to fight more powerfully than I ever have before. He shows you a medal from the army for like great valor, like a silver star. They gave me this. I slew 15 undead and pulled 5 wounded soldiers back. I feel like it was this that gave me the courage.
Well,
Or
what
not
I
that
know
it
of
gave me
Lathander,
courage, that it lit my courage on fire.
he doesn't call the qualified, but rather I feel he qualifies the called, and you fit the bill. It takes a lot of courage to stand up and do what you've done, especially since I'm assuming you've probably never faced such a horror before.
No. This guy's very Captain America pre-superhero juice.
You've done a great service to the people of this country and, well, to the world. There's not many like you who would face what you faced and want to seek out and still help others. Some people would sink into their injuries, so for your bravery, I commend you. As far as the knowing of the teachings of Lathander, well, probably reading the texts and preparing sermons may be the best way for you to learn. If you don't know, teaching is probably the second best option to learn. It certainly helped me. My predecessor had the same.
You
Learned
roll
to
a
swim by spending time in water, so.
you roll a D100 for me.
I may get a 1. 89.
Hell yeah. As you're kind of in the chapel, walking him through this kind of introduction, instead of, when you recall back, Father Arturius, I believe, giving you the robe and like the censer, the holy symbols and the scripture. As you're looking, you have a set of very basic, humble in things like that in here, but as you're preparing him, instead of giving him those, there's something inside of you that says, in the corner, there's a long sword. And instead of giving him that, you give him a holy symbol, but you also give him a long sword. And then he kind of, he kind of protests. He's injured, he can't fight anymore. But you feel within him a strength and a fire that something's telling you that he's not done fighting. And that strength will find those who seek it through Lathander. And he is a seeker of strength. And you give him a kind of worn off set of chainmail. And through your lips, in your bestowing upon him, you name him a paladin. And you're not sure why. It kind of comes through you, but you name him the first paladin of Lathander in the modern days. And you know that he is now a level 1 paladin of Lathander. And as he kind of leaves, and the door shuts as he goes, like the uncertainty turning to resolve on his face that sticks in your mind. And as you turn from the door, as it shuts, you see a figure, glowing golden, silver and gold plate armor with a marble white beard. He will be the first of many, my child. And you know, deep in your soul, this is Lathander. You have carried my torch better than I could have expected a small town boy ever could have. That is the flame to be nurtured. You are a torch that wishes to beat back the shadows of this world. And your torch has grown bright enough to light others. I give this to you, your calling. Spread the light. Ignite those torches which wished they had flame. For they are around in the world. And the only way to beat back a tide of darkness is with an even greater tide of light. And there's kind of a bright gonging noise, as you know this is a command from a god to you. And as you recover from the gonging, he is gone, and the room is just a normal room again. You've spoken to Lathander. No one has ever spoken to him in any of the texts. He's always been a very reserved god. But something about the world and your actions in it and your goals in it have brought him from his passive watching.
Yeah.
And you have the ability to anoint level 1 clerics and paladins of Lathander.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Quick, me.
About to
I'll let
deputize
anyone
everyone.
take it if you take a level off of one of your classes. Because it's about sacrifice. So if you sacrifice a level of something else, any of you can take a level of paladin or cleric from Lathander. That's the deal. I'll allow it, but you're gonna lose a level of something else as a sacrifice.
Regardless of
Regardless of your charisma, which may be something
Okay.
to think about if you're thinking about paladin, or wisdom. if
That's
you're
why
thinking about
that's why I
paladin.
asked.
Yes, but regardless, you can be Ivan given the righteous duty to ignite all torches that are to be found in need of fire.
With my -3 charisma. Howdy, y'all.
Come good by a paladin.
I'm gonna smite you. No, I'm not. Fuck.
It's my
Nope,
pellet gun.
it's just
I'm gonna smite you.
so Ivan exits the chapel Not that his back is ever not straight, but he is glowing almost in a different way as you guys are at the
No,
breakfast
like when
buffet.
you normally talk to a god and glow afterwards.
Yeah, he's in the afterglow of talking to a literal god.
You know, I think perhaps I've changed my tune a bit on a god's perspective on us mortals, and I'm reinvigorated for our mission. I believe we are on a straight path, and I believe we still have much work to do. At the risk of sounding insane, Lathander
Preach.
came to visit me just now in the chapel, and he has a keen attention to what's going on here. I don't know to what measure he plans on intervening, but we're on the right path.
We gotta kill
And
another
if we're
daddy
rested
then.
up, I think we should go see Stormborn.
God said so.
I also know that is a follower or a reader of texts, and for that I can understand we all walk and come from different perspectives in life. However, I do believe that a light is necessary to carry on our mission, and if any of you would like to pledge fealty to Lathander, I believe this would be not only the time to do it, but I believe it would be furthering our mission and helping our cause. Not to mention uniting under a banner is a good way to rally the people against a darker force. And I would like to carry that banner with us in our ventures forward. But if your heart seeks a flame, I would be happy to light that.
Yeah, I don't buy into all that God stuff. But appreciate the offer.
Well, if you ever want to talk, you know.
Is anyone
Well,
gonna take the option of a cleric or paladin level in lieu of a current level? Connor's looking like a maybe. You can maybe
I don't really
barbarian
believe in this
paladin.
guy.
I've signed a non-compete, unfortunately.
Dude.
I don't know.
Elias
Can I make a
immediately
dis-
smited.
Can I make a deception check for what I just said?
Yeah. Are you lying? Is that a lie?
A little bit, yeah.
Ugh.
Guy who worships a book of the dead.
19, not bad. Okay.
Does that be
I
your
pass
passive?
as a 19.
So no.
You know a little bit inside. Doc's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
If
gonna
anyone
clock
would
that.
catch
for later.
religion, it would be Doc. Doc would catch religion. Doc or Siddle? Siddle would. I think. Maybe not.
No.
Maybe
It's
not.
funny
I
that we're
thought
both
about
on the separate ends of the ant spectrum too.
I don't know if you get.
I mean, I
armor
could be into. I
proficiency.
learned about religion when you kicked that guy's teeth in.
Well, that
Yeah.
was. I was full of anger then. I
that was
still
an
am, but I'm understanding more how to utilize it.
I'm still
I-
full of anger, but it's more directed now.
I know where to put my boot. It was Tesuliat. Unfortunately, she was the vessel that carried him to me.
Wait. This is interesting. I was looking at the builders
Look,
to screw around and
it's not something I
see what I
expect
get.
you to just take up now. Obviously, this will take time, and if you have
Yeah,
questions,
this is
please
this
know
is
that
a-
I'm open to discuss.
a GM given standing ability. And in
That's
the
kinda sick.
future, you'll be able to freely take the paladin or cleric levels. But this first
Billy.
one,
Okay.
at any point in
from Ivan.
time, if you want to swap a level, to get your first level in Paladin or Cleric for Lathander. Billy has the ability to do that at will.
So you said at any point in time.
You just
For the
trade out a
first
level of
level
what you
only.
have. Yeah.
To gain the first level of Paladin or Cleric, you can.
So like
trade
mid combat,
level.
I can bring Lathander into my heart.
Let's say it takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
It's a ritual.
Let's say it's a
cast.
10-minute ritual.
So in really long combat, you could.
It's an
Yeah.
hour ritual. With
So a
component.
really, really long combat.
Yeah.
1,000 turns.
Yes. And it's considered concentration during the ritual casting. So, you can spend 100 turns in the longest combat that's ever been done to change one person's level to a level 1 cleric or paladin. Yes, I'll allow that.
Oh, that third level that you're concentrating on? Yeah, it's gone.
But now he is a Lightbringer. Ivan Lightbringer.
I am Cleric 9, Paladin 1. I've taken.
Boom! Just like
Oh,
that. Oh.
he took it himself.
He can do that. He has the ability. I gave it to him.
I'm going to be introducing Lucian to Augustia, and kind of just like, if you want to get the shit kicked out of you, she knows where to send you.
I think Lucian might take the offer as well to do a level 1 paladin in his branches of redemption. He's a pure fighter right now. I think he may take a level of fighter for paladin. And then, yeah, he'll go with Augustia, and she lets him know that he will be on the next boat to York to reinforce the lines in the north.
If you need a place to stay, there's a guy named Sabaro out there.
Yeah. Hopefully he's safe. Look for him if you don't find him. He'll give you a place to stay and something to eat.
I just tell him I know you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Baker's dozen. Just tell him
You're muted, Ivan.
I'm talking to Mason. She thinks you look like Matt
okay.
Goobler
Who?
from Criminal Minds. Mason.
No, you talking about me?
You.
My wife. Yes, you.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that before. It's not an uncommon. Hey, you look like Willem Dafoe and what's his name? The guy you were talking about.
Matt Goobler.
Anemic investigator.
What? I thought his name was like Scott or
Jathan Statham.
And
I don't look like Jathan Statham.
Jathan Statham.
I've given Grim his assignment, and then I'm gonna ask Shessa. I'm gonna collect some money from her, but then I'm gonna give her payment to her and Grim, so that's 10 gold each. I'm giving them. And then I'm gonna give her back 200 of the profits to include then more than just like the usual stuff, to get some. Oh shit! Wait, press add. Accident. Free money. I want her to collect, or at least try to find, some really good leathers that are made to, I guess, better absorb, I guess, like magical damage. Not necessarily like enchanted stuff, but like, what if you were getting like a really good studded leather armor like right before the enchantment, like just the hardcore materials before enchantment, just like really good leathers to donate
like
to
wyvern
Augustia.
leather or something like that.
Yeah, like something crazy to donate to the army so they can make some really good defensive material for the soldiers out
All right.
in New Armistead and stuff. That's it for my Bastion moves. Yeah, I guess I'll be waiting for circle time.
Anyone else?
I'll just do another heal. I'll just get another healing potion from mine.
All right.
I've not looked at my Bastion stuff in a long
make
time.
shit,
I'm
I
way
think.
behind. I can, but I also didn't pick like an additional room to build when we did our second rooms. So
It's just a
I need to
goblin
do
or
that.
you robe down there.
Really gotta kind of recruit.
They're just wearing the trench
More
coat. And it's all
clowns.
naked under there.
they're just making trench coats now. It's a trench coat factory. It's a goddamn
Sweatshop of
sweatshop,
goblins in a
dude.
trench coat making more trench coats.
I will try to
I do have
make
a
something.
I do have a question for you, Clay.
That's good. Bet you
Well,
won't.
I'll let Roger go ahead and do his thing because my question is a big ask. And that
Okay,
too.
so it looks like with my arcane study, I can commission Barnaby to create a common or uncommon magic item chosen from the Arcana table. So I'm gonna roll that. So it's a D100. I'm gonna go for uncommon.
The harp, baby. What if it's a harp?
2.
Another fucking
Oh,
loot.
it's a harp.
Think about it if it's a harp.
Baba Yaga's dancing broom.
You guys you have a broom that automatically sweeps the bastion now?
Like
Yeah, I
fancy
say Baba
Fantasia
Yaga.
in this
Yeah,
bitch.
Magic broom.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, same person.
The same person.
Little D&D Roomba.
Is it a Roomba?
I mean, it's a broom.
Basically.
but, yeah.
It's a broomba.
No, it
there
looks
you go.
like
That's good.
We made it. We got there.
it looks like it becomes an animated broom under my control that can free me from the incapacitated condition.
Oh.
What?
I don't know.
What?
In what?
You
Does
gonna
it
bring that
describe
around
how?
with you? August in his
Probably
broom.
not.
Is
Let's
Probably
keep it as the
not.
Roomba.
Just put it in as the broomba.
Yeah, you take care of that, Mr. Barnaby.
Is D&D
I hate
Beyond
sweeping.
slow for
This'll
anybody
be
else
great.
tonight?
I don't know if that was his voice, but that's what he sounded like today.
That's perfectly fine. There's something in the air.
There we go. Jesus.
My allergies. What is that? That sounds like the fucking Australian family cartoon where they
Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry.
Do the little arm
Smashing.
wave he does. Ooh.
Yes.
Smashing.
Oh, Donnie.
Oh, skip. All right. What's your gay question, Squeak?
So,
How big
I have
is
a thing. Replicate magic item. I can make a magic item. I'm level 10. I'm due to make a new magic item. I got a new slot. I'm ready to fill it. But it
So
says
tell
when
me
I
questions.
die. It says when I die, the items vanish in 1d4 days.
Okay.
But I can make Ring of Mind Shielding that when I die, my soul enters the ring.
Yeah, so you're dead still. So when you die, you're dead. Your soul's in a ring, and then in 1d4 days,
4
it'll
days.
disappear. Yeah.
Can I do something to make that specific item not disappear? Is there some way that I can use my
No,
bastion
not that
or
specific item. No, not that specific
Whole.
item. What I will allow is you to get advantage on a crafting. You spend half the money of the cost of the item to craft.
Oh no, this is just a thing I do. This is a class thing. I don't have to. I don't.
I understand that, but since you can craft it out of magic, I'll let you craft a real one not out of magic that won't disappear in half the time, and still you need to spend half the cost of resources. My answer is the conjured one, no. But can you use the creation of the conjured one to inform making a real one? Yes. And then once you do that, you won't be using the conjured one, but the conjured items disappear in 1d4 days.
Okay, so I have to.
You have to make a real one. Yes, but
I have to make a fake one.
Magic one gives you the knowledge to make a real one.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Is that what you know what I'm saying?
So now I have to come up with what else am I gonna make?
Yes, and you need to come up with half the cost of the item and materials.
Right, it's uncommon, which is not bad. That's a pretty low rate.
2 or 4 weeks or something.
Yeah.
It was a shorter time.
And
I'll let you do half of it. It's on your list.
Yeah, I'll check that out. But we don't have that type of time right now. I just think it would be funny for Doc to show up in another campaign in like a cursed ring. Because it does other shit too.
The curse is that he can talk to you while you wear it. That's the curse.
Basically, yeah.
Doc is allowed to talk to you. A legendary curse
I'll think.
World, and it's just like it's annoying. He tries.
Hey, have I ever showed you my genius? I'm busy. Fuck off.
I feel like he's trying to show me.
I'll think about it.
Throat? And he doesn't. He's a ring. He doesn't have a screw. All right.
That's all I got.
With no further Bastion stuff.
Not for me. Did you want to recruit?
On the ground. Yeah, Connor, you can add clowns.
Yeah, we need to add a lot of clowns because we've made some enemies. I'm reading into it. It's not. What's the recruit action? This might take some extra time.
That's
I don't want to bog down. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Just for fun, I think you should name them. You're not required to.
Yeah, no, 100%. No, they're all going to be like
I did.
famous clowns and cartoons.
Don't spoil it.
TV
famous
shows.
Clowns. How many you have to know? How many famous clowns you have to know?
I'm killing Gacy if you call one Gacy. I'm killing him.
That's just Gary.
This is John Wayne.
Yeah.
So you chalk out the
This is
magic
Ted and
circle,
Bundy.
August. The moan of the universe opens. Stormborn.
Say that again?
Wait.
Oh.
The teleport.
Yes.
As you pop through the world.
Oh.
It's a teleport sound.
No, it's not.
That's the sound it makes.
It's Clay's
when you
world.
jump through reality.
What he says.
It's in the new DM book.
Teleport makes a kind of uncomfortable, high-pitched moan.
It always says, "Give me an oh yeah."
I'm gonna port.
I'm gonna pour.
You guys appear in effectively the Bastion equivalent of the Stormborn estate, except it's a much more developed Bastion. You guys are in the arcane or the teleport room. Andrew Stormborn, some random like butlers. There's a fondue fountain. He's gotten weird. He doesn't have guests a lot. With those of you with high insight, this is a guy who doesn't get company. And
Andrew, what the hell is going on?
I put some I thought you may be peckish after traveling, and we wanted to receive you. And he takes
This takes
there's
a half a
fondue,
second.
and there's little finger sandwiches, and there's escargot. If you've never had it, it's quite an interesting experience. There's these really big, insanely big jumbo like cocktail shrimp. Like
Oh,
crazy big.
yeah.
I'm gonna put a hand
Shrimp.
on Vic's shoulders, like, there's no need to get angry at his hospitality. Just thank him for it.
Doc's already over there. Just everything is in the fondue.
Yeah,
the sandwiches, the shrimp, the
cocktail
snails, all of
straight
it.
to fondue.
Dude, all of it. All of it.
The snails and
The
fondue.
cocktail sauce tower just fountain spilling over.
Elias, this is not the energy of we're about to kill his dad.
Yo, this is great.
There's punch.
He's offering us punch.
There's a delicacy brought all the way from the southern sea.
Hey, Andrew, where's your dad?
Sea peach.
Remember, give him a little hope. And I'm gonna beeline
Oh.
the punch.
He's spent most of the recent days in the tower, his study.
Does he
Been
come
in a
back
bad
here
mood.
often?
Oh, no. Not too often, no. I spoke with him. I went to the tower and I spoke with him, but he threw a book at me and said he was busy. He does that sometimes. It's just, he's in a bad mood. You have to wait for it to blow over. Seemed exceptionally bad.
Does he know? So, how's the fondue?
Oh, it's great.
Chocolate's great.
I'll go get a little sandwich.
I love a ripcord. A sandwich ripcord out of a no. It's a good sandwich.
Damn.
I'll lean over to Vic as he's trying to choose which sandwich he wants. I think the best way is to just, rip the Band-Aid off kind of deal. I mean, socially
Band-Aids on
he's not
sandwiches.
great, but he understands. Like, if you just tell him, like, hey, your dad's got to go for the greater good of the world, I don't think he'll mind.
That sounds more like an Ivan conversation. I'm just gonna be like,
Hey, Andrew, you know your dad's got a bounty on him, right?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, but every archmage has a bounty from someone.
Oh, I didn't realize
How
it was
big
that
of the
common.
bounty-
I
how
just
big
like
would a bounty
shrimps
have to
in the
be?
mouth.
Anyone
how big
can
would
do
a
it.
bounty have to be, Andrew, for, I don't know, you to get involved?
Against my own father? Oh, I wouldn't. No. That's... Who would do that? That's No. That's killing your own father. Like, that's such poor taste. And it's family.
I'm hiding behind the chocolate fountain.
I mean, no.
But
I
a
mean,
number-
my father's quite powerful, too.
But
you
like
know?
a
I
number
could do it.
probably just went through your mind real quick.
10 gold?
No, it wouldn't be for a number. No. I mean, it's...
Maybe for power then?
I don't know how to put this delicately, Vic. I'm quite rich.
That means nothing to me.
I couldn't
I
tell.
don't-
3 more shrimp.
Perhaps. Yeah. I...
To draw his attention to it, you need a number, something he can latch on to.
Oh. Oh. Well, I have to say it? A number?
It would
Or
help
who's
Vic
gonna keep...
understand, I think.
Yeah,
Vic
We
understands.
can all go around.
gold.
We'll all say the number.
Oh, 100,000 platinum, perhaps?
I'll look at Vic.
Vic,
Is
time
that
to
enough?
empty your wallet, buddy.
I got 40 gold.
Those shrimp
Is
are
that-
20 gold each.
Hawk kind of pauses. And then
No,
3
feel
more
free.
shrimp.
Yeah, feel free. Feel free.
Well, what if
They're
I
grown
mean,
especially by a high-level druid who's in he's a chef druid who grows his own ingredients.
He grew the shrimp.
He nurtures them and feeds them the plants, and they grow extra large and delicious.
Well,
what do you think about all of this undead business going on?
No, terrible business. The undead. I've heard, we've been getting reports that they've taken over and we've done some scrying from the tower. And it seems that New Armistead is entirely lost. It's terrible news. I've told my father we should send a unit, a supporting group of wizards to help fight against the undead hordes, but he says we can't afford to send any. And then he threw the book. So I left. I'll ask again when he calms down. It's fine.
And
It happens.
you could get us into the tower to talk to your dad, probably.
No. I'm not really allowed guests, if you remember the whole house arrest thing.
Well, you said you were just there, so how'd you get there?
I can go. I said guests. I can get in there.
Just,
I'm a
hey,
5th
Here's-
level student.
here's a couple of my friends.
Didn't you break in there? Don't you know that the doors are magically barred against those with seals?
Get us a couple seals.
I thought you had 2 seals.
Yeah, but we need 3
We
more.
did come across a large group of dwarf seers, but that was another lifetime.
God damn it.
I see.
Well, you
I could
must understand.
potentially. I could try to use my connections in the administrative wing to get some new students signed on.
Is there
I'm gonna make
a
rolls.
circumstance in which your dad would come to the house? I don't know, maybe you got kidnapped or something went wrong around here.
Or maybe the house is on fire.
Above table, I was
The house-
literally getting ready to ask the same question. Would your father
The
respond
house
to
caught on
kidnapping?
fire. That's a good one. That's a good one. What is there anything like that? Hypothetically.
Oh, well, I suppose if someone were to break the wards in the family vault, he would be alerted. But he would come with an entire outfit of Storm's Eye.
I'm talking maybe something a little less angry. Maybe could he come like if he gets really hungry and he wants some jumbo shrimp and you're like, I know the druid who talks to him or what?
Or if perhaps you found a lost valuable possession of his that maybe he's been mulling over, has been missing for some time.
Or maybe if
And all
like
the
Wolf,
red dark.
famous clown, came to entertain.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, thank you, Elias.
He's kind of looking around between you guys. I don't know how to put this, but he doesn't like me a lot. And he's busy and he's not really that friendly when he's busy or ever. But
Do you think
hasn't
he'd
been
come see you
home
if you were
for
dead?
more than a meeting in a few months. Excuse, what was that? I couldn't. You were chewing too much shrimp.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think you said a meeting. Like, what sort of meeting would he come back for?
Well, the last one he came back for was to yell at me when you guys showed up.
We're here, so shouldn't he come back to yell at you again?
Well, it was before you showed up. The day you showed up before you got in.
Yeah.
He was angry about I had tried to lose my god. But now there's no guard, so up and up. I can lose that easy. Just, if we wanted to go get some drinks or something, I'm in.
Something.
Available.
I want to be perfectly frank with you, as I believe that in order to build trust, we must have an open table policy.
I'm gonna go get another sandwich.
You understand that your father isn't necessarily a kind man. I don't mean to speak against your name, and I don't
No,
mean to
kind,
offend
he's
you,
not
but
that kind. That's
your
true.
father is not a good man. Your father, some might say, perpetuate some negative effects against communities, and you must understand that some people may or may not have an issue with that. And we merely first would like to talk to him in order to address some concerns that we have. And what may come of that conversation, we aren't sure exactly how it's going to end. But we do know that in order to progress our mission, he is a piece in that puzzle. All we ask is for the opportunity to talk to him. And if we need to make that happen and leave you uninvolved to protect you, we are happy to do that. We merely need a means.
All right, so I want you to make a deception check if you're trying to hide from him the possibility that you're going to kill his dad. And if you're not, if you're trying to be upfront and let that implication ride, make a persuasion check.
I am, yeah, it's going to be the same either way, but I'm definitely leaning towards like a, like the inevitable is going to happen. You understand.
You're not trying to deceive that he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
roll
give a
persuasion.
bardic.
I'm gonna need it.
I can flash. I can flash
Yeah,
the old
D8.
bat wing.
Zick watching
Pop
from
a
the
nip out.
sandwich table.
Yeah.
+1 on the D8.
All right, so that's gonna be a 21, 22. If I get flash, 27.
Aren't you D10 now?
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh shit!
Reroll.
That's it, right?
yeah.
It's gonna be worse.
I'll reroll it.
That's how it works. You gotta roll the right
It's
die.
the exact same.
Fitting.
+1.
Perfect. So yeah, 27.
Oh. Oh. What? Oh. You want to speak to my father without me, and you're probably
Go on.
going to try to kill him.
I would assume that the possibility of his death will come up because he's an aggressive individual. I will state, though, that we are prepared to do what is necessary. I just
well, what
want
is
to
it you
protect
want? No. What is it? I mean, he's not very agreeable, so if there's information, I can try to find it, or other questions. I know much of the family's, secrets, and I can have access to almost all the same information he does.
That's
Well,
I believe
the-
almost is the key word.
well, you
you
haven't said
know,
anything in particular for me to know or not know.
but you know that information has been removed from your family's records.
Yes, but he
You
won't
understand
have
that.
either.
Well, he may not have it, but he may be the reason as to why it's missing. That is first and foremost something we would like to discuss with him. But I also fear that your father may have more involvement in some of these activities than you may realize. It is very
What
heavy
activity?
for someone to, well,
You're very
everything
vague.
going on. Because I want to
It seems like
protect
you
you.
want to kill my father, without regardless of the conversation.
It's mostly my shit sword that wants to kill him. I will say.
What?
Shit and peace.
Not really a want to either. We kind of are contracted to and have to. Right?
Also,
Getting 100,000 platinum to kill him?
no, not even close.
Hmm.
I think it was 5,000 gold.
You guys gotta roll an insight check, Ivan.
Basically, the cost of what he just fed us. Insight. It's gonna be natural one. Okay.
Natural one. You're having a hard time understanding he's very struggling conversationally.
And I can understand your
well,
hesitation.
I think
Look, Andrew,
it seems
the shrimp is nice and all, but
we
the
were
world
looking
is
for the
ending.
seal. Yes, that's what our goal is, and you've come to me out of the blue and said, "Why don't we do a sidestep, kill your dad?" What do you mean? The world is ending. We're busy.
So he's gonna lead us to
Right.
Haliax, who
And we don't have a lot of time.
And your
As you
goal is
know,
to cut down those around you when you don't have a lot of time? What's your plan?
Plans to kill your father.
Well, that's not a plan. That's a step. That's just a step in it.
And a step is a part of the plan, and I'm going to tell you the whole plan.
What's
Andrew?
Okay, I'm sorry, I interrupt.
Kill your dad. Sub A, 1A, if you act up, ... 2, bring his head or body, I don't really know, probably head, maybe a finger, something, to a Fey god called the Betrayer, and he actually knows a different sort of creature named Haliax who invented the seal that stopped the negation or something. So it's just we're trying to get the Haliax. And if if my sword slays your dad, it gets more powerful. So
it's
P
just
elemental.
to gain power.
Well,
and you can speak to the Betrayer as I see you, one of the Faceless. Most likely can speak to the Betrayer, one of his minions. And yes, Haliax, I've seen his name come up in history, and I'm aware that the Betrayer and Haliax are at odds.
Right. So we're on the same page.
Vic,
No,
can I
no.
talk?
It seems like you're just killing my dad for nearly no reason, other than your sword gets more powerful.
And 5,000 gold.
I will give you 5,000 gold to not.
Well, I was gonna bring that up. How about you pay us to not kill him, and we still go get the information that we need, but you gotta help us.
So it's blackmail.
Well, you offered to pay us. I was gonna bring it up, but you offered first.
You offered to kill my father. Is the only thing you've offered.
Look, we're not
we didn't
necessarily saying that
offer-
this
we
Fey
didn't
being
offer.
is good either, but if I can draw your attention, young Stormborn, do you remember what your fiance was killed by the night that I believe we first encountered you?
I think
One of them! The betrayer's servant.
Would you take an opportunity to avenge her? If you were able to be put in front of this individual, would you take that opportunity to address it right then and there?
Are you saying he killed her?
I'm not saying that that is what happened. However, I'm saying there's a very strong connection, and you deserve those answers as much as anybody else. And this may be an opportunity for you to resolve some of that. There's a bigger picture here at play. I understand your hesitations, but understand that we are not doing things maliciously.
Selfishly.
Roll persuasion.
Batwing. I mean, Flash of Genius.
That's a callback.
With the Flash 5.
Oh no! That was a waste of a Batwing.
If you think my father is the one who hired the faceless, I will find out myself. I don't know what you think of me, but I am no helpless cur. I am still powerful, Stormborn. I don't think he would do that. He didn't like her, but he's not one to... Well, I did have suspicions that he knew about it. That's what we were fighting about the last time we spoke.
You know who
And I
else
do
might
still
have
think
hired
he
them
knew
to kill her?
I don't think he hired him. I do think he knew that it was happening. And he didn't stop it.
Your father has also been known to utilize these soul anchors, and is part of the reason that he has caught some attention. He's used them before, he's used them again.
He's
And
not
these
using
are
soul anchors. They don't work here.
Isn't he carting him down the tube to the seal?
The souls are taken in by the rune, the great rune.
The seal.
They go to the seal, but he doesn't use the anchors, yes. We knew this. We've spoken of this. The seal of Minth. When a soul dies within 3 miles of the city, it's absorbed by the train tracks, sent to the seal. We knew
We have
this.
proof that he's been importing smaller seals and giving them to devils. We almost died in the tunnels.
Roll an insight check. The DC is going to be 27.
Insight. All right. I'll take a guidance if anybody's got one.
I'll give it. I'll guide.
Okay.
I can guide.
I will. Can I give him? Can I?
I can also roll.
What can you
it.
do?
I wanted
Guide?
to.
D0.
You got it. I believe in you, Danny.
That's what
What do you got?
I'm
Hey,
trying to figure out.
look at that.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, plus guidance. Oh shit, 31.
31.
Oh,
You see, when you
Flash
say
of
that
genius.
he has been selling it to devils, you see something flash across his face, an anger. And the 31 nodded his father at you. And then he kind of takes a beat. My father wouldn't. And is not. Giving anything but souls to prevent the end of the world. I don't agree with the method, and I think there's a better one. But I know this about the man, our entire family's lineage. We keep the seal going.
Do you know why that is?
The world. That's what we do. That's what Minth was built around. My great-grandfather, Talon, the fall of Horrenheim, vowed to help charge the seal, and his family would safeguard it. So we built the city of Minth.
August's jaw starts to tighten.
But the implication that he would give the souls to anything but that goal is both wrong and infuriating.
Do you know the souls that are taken? Or do you not
I
care
want
from
to
your
stop it
ivory
too.
tower?
What do you think I've been doing? I'm on your side. I can't undo 2,000 years of my family's history, but I'm trying to stop it. I
And
can't
if we
undo
showed
it.
you a better way?
Showed me what? Kill your dad and all your problems to solve? You've provided nothing. But I want to kill your dad. You've provided no solutions. You provided
Here.
no more information.
I'll pull out the lantern. Boom.
I know
This
about this too. You
lantern.
told me. That's why I'm on board. You showed up and want to kill my dad. I'm on your side. I want to charge the anchor with willing souls. I want this. But you've not provided a method. You've only provided a murder. I've been doing research, and while the plans for the anchor were drawn up in the council meeting with Horen and Colleen, Bast, and my grandfather, the question of power was what they couldn't solve, and I know that there was a disagreement between Horen and Colleen and then my great-grandfather and Bast. And then the negation spread and Horen died.
Killed.
Yes, presumably.
You know,
And
from what I
now
remember
there's an
reading, Talon Stoneborn was a rather unremarkable and unachieved individual prior to this negation.
That's not right. No.
That's what we.
That's
had
the
in
other guy.
second.
That's
thought that was Talon.
that's the train guy. He was totally unremarkable until magically the trains, and then he was a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. That was the train one. Talon is the one 2,000 years ago that he was on the Council of the King, was a famous wizard. That was there's another Stormborn name. Morden?
Yeah, Archmage Morden, Tiberius' dad.
Morden was the one that was unremarkable, and you raided his grave, and he was kind of... You have his skull, I think, inside a pouch somewhere.
Is it in the hole? It might be in the hole.
You got his skull in one of your pockets somewhere. You also, there was one of the tomb of Talon was the one that was sealed with magic that you guys couldn't get through at the time. The very ornate and fancy one. So to recap, he knows you guys have been open with information. He's been actively helping. He wants to prevent the unwilling soul taken and destroy all that. He wants to solve the problem instead of band-aiding it. He was actively helping, and then you guys teleported to his house and said, we'd like to kill your dad for vague reasons about taking his head to a Fey entity that runs an assassin's guild.
So yeah, I'll set that back.
The second tier, because his sword will get more powerful.
We, when we were
And
in
it'll lead us to Haliax.
exploring Minth, we did do some research on Morden. We actually were able to find his remains here at the estate, and we took the liberty of asking a few questions.
What questions?
He repaired this generator, and as far as we know, these
No,
repairs...
he was a power.
We believe that the entity that he contacted to receive instructions on how to fix this generator were Heliacs.
Yes, that is what I have come to the conclusion of as well. I think
So you must
Morden
know-
was a pawn who made a deal with a Fey entity who's known for making deals that ruin the lives of others, and has had his family's legacy ruined. He was an idiot. But I'm not surprised. He said he did it. He bragged about it to the day he was dead. I was just a child. I met him, his grandfather. But he wouldn't shut up about it. I was a toddler.
Anything that Heliax touches, it's never good. It's never one-sided. He always takes something. And I believe that what he took was free will from the Stormborn lineage. I don't think you know everything that you think you know about your father. Stormborns are burdened with a great curse. If you don't know about it, you will soon. Or if you do know about it, then you understand what's at stake.
That's why I'm trying to stop it. Every one of my family has bowed to this curse without thinking they couldn't overcome it. He walks out of the room in a way you guys follow. And he walks to the library. He twists one of the sconces. He shoots a firebolt into like an open lion's mouth on the fireplace, and then shoots an ice bolt into like a vent. And the fireplace grows in size. Its stone shapes larger. It's not like a mechanical secret door. It's an arcane secret door. If you think I don't know the curse, come with me. He leads you down. There's display cases of different things, focuses from different archmages and things like that. And he goes to nothing in a display case. There's a desk. He shoots more magic into it. Opens up a secret drawer. Out of the secret drawer, a lockbox. He puts like very intricate fingering on it, and does like spell somatic components while physically touching this box. And there's an arcane pulse. You presume to know much of what I know. The curse that comes upon my family. Well, if you want to speak to Haliax, you may. And he pulls out coin. One side it looks a lot like the thing from the first Pirates of the Caribbean, one of those coins. But it's just one. This is the curse. You want my father's head to speak to Haliax? Well, here you go. Flip this coin and you may speak to him. But know, just like the stories, everything you do, everything you want, will turn to ashes in your mouth. Do not flip this coin. But I won't let you kill my father for no deeper reason to find him. Find. You just shouldn't go looking. and he puts the coin, and as it drops to the table, it has a magnetic, almost heavier than it should be thud, and it doesn't bounce or flop around. It just thump, carrying the weight of fate. And that is where we'll end the session. So yeah, he wasn't a fan.
Why can't he
We
just
should've
hate
seen
him
that
like
coming.
I hated my dad?
Yeah.
It would have been so much easier.
I mean, hating your dad and actively wanting his death are like two different. Like he doesn't like his dad,
not, dude. Not if you're rich.
but he's not like, God, if I get the chance.
Not if you're
Not if
rich.
you're a
I'd
rich
murder
kid,
that
dude.
guy.
I would know.
He's the only child whose mother was killed when he was a kid, and he only knows his dad, his family.
Please.
And his dad
Shame.
wasn't abusive, actively abusive. He just wasn't around a lot, and he's not the nicest. That's the difference. He wasn't around a lot, and he's not very nice.
Well, I will say, I think Vic's open to flipping the coin.
Yeah, I'm worried about doing that right off the bat.
I'm not gonna touch that thing.
I'm not touching that.
So do you have ever handed you want to meet the big bad evil guy, do you?
Yeah, it's like not now.
Settle my.
Like
Not
I
like
did-
this.
Stop.
Yeah.
You can meet the big bad
And then you
evil
showed me
guy.
the door, and suddenly it just felt like maybe a different time to do it.
Maybe there's one or two more steps in this plan. If your plan is kill Aliax, good luck. That's not really a plan. That's one step. So
I
yeah, he's not on board
I'm
with
just-
helping, or even with the concept of you murdering his dad. Shocker.
I mean, there's
Not up to
there's
me.
always torture.
You can just kill
He's
him.
been one of the most active and helpful members of you guys' like alliance. And
I know. That's why I hate saying that. But it's still an option.
Sometimes,
He
yeah.
was so excited for what he thought were his friends coming to visit his house. He set out like a
friends?
welcome party.
Yeah, we kind of ruined
He hasn't
that.
given us that much.
He's
Well, I mean, the other
active
thing
help.
too is like he understands what's going on and is actively choosing to not. I mean, I understand his position, but I was trying to again appeal to the moral side of things, but I don't think he's that type of person. I
He
think
just didn't have
Lucian was a bit
strong
more.
argument.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I felt like I did, but I guess not
He's
from
not
his
much
perspective.
guy
Because
for
he
this,
knew
dude.
he
don't know
knew
what the fuck he's
everything that
talking
you
about.
mentioned already.
He just
he's-
he just Eminem 8-miled me.
He was like, well, you guys are like, we need willing spirits, and he's like, right. So why is my dad gonna die? And you're like, I'm trying to get the willing spirits too. And he's like, well, because he knows about the seal. And I was like, yeah, I told you that we knew about the seal.
He knows about everything.
He told you
Well-
guys his family was
Yeah, I mean, the
maintaining
only
the
reason
seal.
we need him dead is because
the bounty. That's the only reason you guys want
Yep.
the bounty.
Yeah.
Well,
There's
why
no
did-
deeper reason. Vic
Why
said
did the
so that you could talk to
betrayer-
the betrayer, but like you guys could talk to the betrayer without the bounty being done.
Well, my
Well,
focus
Haley,
was that
yeah.
he was using the soul anchors, but I thought it was for a different reason. Like that was he was.
So that was just Victor Cervini giving the things.
Oh.
The Stormborn family has been only maintaining this seal. So they
Excited
have
about
not
stuff, guys.
they've not misappropriated any souls.
We got to kill.
Have a
Vic.
good night, man.
Yep. Oh, GG, guys. I just gotta run.
Bye.
yeah. See you later, dude.
GG, that was fun.